What's up, y'all? All right. Have you ever cut off a friend for your partner because they was feeling maybe uncomfortable, maybe they was feeling insecure? Have you ever done that? I have. And before I tell that quick story, now I definitely multiple times have asked my girlfriend, begged my girlfriend, was aggressive sometimes about cutting off a person that they had in their life to make me comfortable, like straight up, okay? So I have definitely done it, and I have definitely got it done to me. So I wanted to speak about you being the one actually cutting off someone who you are close to because of your partner's insecurity. And I remember for myself how that made me feel. At first, it made me feel good that my partner was feeling jealous enough to want me to cut off a friend of mine. But then it didn't feel so good, like even though I know I have done it in the past to them and other relationships, it didn't feel good to me, especially because they was important to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, yes, I did like the person, or had like a crush on them. And I never was in like a relationship with them. I never done anything like sexual with them and stuff like that, but I definitely was attracted to them. And so I did cut off, especially probably 3 people that I can recall, like 3 people in one of my relationships, to make because my partner asked me. Well, I mean, it pretty much kind of felt like she told me to, and I complied because I felt like at that time that it was the right thing to do. I felt like because I had some type of attraction to that person, because I probably would make that person my boo if I wasn't with my partner, and because the way that my partner felt like she didn't like it. She was uncomfortable. She didn't like the people. And she basically was like, you need to let them go. You feel me? And like now, like years later, reflecting back on it and stuff like that, like I feel bad. Like I don't, at the time I didn't regret doing it because I felt like it was the right thing to do, But at the same time, it was as though I know from myself that I would never have, as we would probably say, cheat on my partner like with them, But it's kind of rare for me to meet people who like I really rock with, people who I care about, people who, well, I care about a lot of people, but people who, like I would say, is a friend. And I, nowadays, knowing about like a lot of these decisions was made based on insecurity, was based on feeling like, oh my gosh, my partner is going to leave me if I don't do this, which my partner still ended up leaving me. I still ended up getting dumped, okay? Even after I let these people go. And I'm just like, well, damn. I should have just kept these girls in my life, you feel me? Like, jeez, you gonna leave me anyway, right? But I just want to know, like, have you ever like cut off a friend or associate or whatever because of your partner's insecurity? I know my partners have for me. Well, I don't know if they've really done it. You feel me? Like, I know they told me they've done it. I'm sure they made some, probably is true, but you never truly know if your partner really cut a person off, But I want to know, like, have you ever like released people out your life for your partner's comfortability, for your partner's insecurities and stuff like that. And one thing that I found is that if you do it one time, if they ask you to do it once, more than likely they're going to ask you to do it again, you know? And I know I do feel like there's a thin line sometimes with certain people in your life, you know, just out of respect, depending on how the dynamics of the relationship is, you know? But I just really would like to know, have you done that? Like, what do you think? Do you think that if your partner comes to you and you know that it's that they're feeling really insecure about it, would you cut off a friend for them? Would you do it? Let me know. I'm not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that no more, because the people who I did cut off, it's not the same anymore. Like, I tried to reach out to them like a couple of years ago, but it's not the same. Like, I felt like I damaged it, and it bothers me, you know, because I don't feel like I have peace, and it's not the same anymore. Even though I know that I would never pursue them in that way, I feel like I did lose out on potential really, really good friends, you know, from having to be friends to like really good friends. So let me know what y'all think. All right, I appreciate y'all watching. I love you. Keep loving yourself. All right, peace.